السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم علمنا بما تنفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. آمين. Yesterday we were sitting down back in the back room, and we were discussing a lot of things, a lot of important topics that impact our kids and how they behave in schools and home. So very deep topics that every one of us yesterday as a parent, couldn't resist to weigh in on their experience. By the way, today's khatir was supposed to be by my son, but he stayed up late. He was doing homework, so he wasn't able to do it today. So I'm covering up for him. Inshallah, he'll make it up next weekend. So as I went home, I started to do, more reading and trying to figure out, ways to continue to reflect on the discussions that we had yesterday. And I think I got distracted a little bit, and I came across a beautiful words by a scholar. His name is Imam Daqiq, العيد. His dad was one of the Imam Shafi'i students. And he said something that was really profound. And I thought I would just share it with you. So he said, ما تكلمت كلمة ولا فعلت فعلا إلا وأعددت له جوابا بين يدي الله عز وجل. So he said, I never uttered a word or said a word or performed an action unless I prepared a response when standing before Allah SWT on the Day of Judgment. I never said a word or made an action unless I'm prepared to stand in front of Allah SWT and answer for why I said so or why I did so. Very profound. Now you may argue, okay, well, he's just human. How could he have said that? I agree with you. That could be true. But regardless, take the benefit of, learn from that saying, right? So subhanAllah, imagine that we take this level of accountability when we talk to our spouses, when we talk to our parents, when we are at work, talking to the people that work for us, report to us, or our peers, or when we are with our kids, right? Or when you're alone, right? Because when we're alone, we transgress, right? Shaitan has you, you're all by yourself. Easy kill. فسبحان الله, If this is always in our mind, then we are truly appreciating of the attributes, one of the attributes of Allah, one of His names, Al-Raqib. So this automatically becomes ibadat al-Raqib. Subhanallah. So I think this level of accountability, while it's super hard, it's super rewarding at the same time for us, right, believers, in the dunya, and extremely rewarding in the akhirah, if we can hold our end of the bargain, right? So imagine every word you'll be saying, every action that you'll be taking, you think about before you say it. You think before you do it. Because at some point in the Day of Judgment, you're going to stand in front of Allah, and you're going to have to justify, why were you there? Why did you take this job? Right? Why did you go there? Why did you do this? Why did you hang out with those people? And again, going back full circle to what we talked about yesterday. No, you weren't there. But our older kids, when I say older, I mean 13 and older, I feel like this is the level of honesty that we have to bring over to them, right? Because they have to feel that accountability from that age. It's not about your dad, it's not about your mom, what they will say. It's about what the Raqib would say to you when you're standing before Him on the Day of Judgment. May Allah give us the hidayah and the steadfastness to always think about what we say before we say it, and think about what we want to do before we do it. Because when we do that, we believe that there is Allah SWT as-Sami', the all-hearing, al-Basir, the all-seeing, and al-Raqib, the all-watching. May Allah make us from those that always follow that advice. And I love you all for the sake of Allah. And may Allah put us all together in Jannat al-Firdaus. قولوا قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. سبحان الله بحمدك. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت. أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. جزاكم الله خير.